Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody good, been blessed. This is your boy Lavish Valentino, and this is Lavish Valentino TV. Thank y'all for tuning in to the channel. Salute again to all of y'all. Thank y'all for the supporters. You know, we back at it with another blog. So, y'all already know, you new to the channel, you like what you see, feel free right here to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more content. So, let's just jump right into the video. So this video that I'm doing right now, this is a pretty serious blog right now because we have some serious accusations that's going on right now. All right. So I just gotta look through my phone right now because I don't want to say the girl's name wrong or whatever the case may be. Right. So let me just give me a second, y'all, while I pull up the name. So yes, I got the girl's name right up here. So this is what's going on for those that may not be up to date. So we had the Streamer Awards that just happened, right? And you had Tylil, Casanat, you know, AMP was there. A lot of big time streamers was there getting their awards, you know what I'm saying, getting their flowers, you know. And the first thing I want to talk about before I get into these allegations is that the shit that kind of like the build up for all of this. So you already know that Casanat was at the awards and he was sitting there, and then some Asian woman, I guess she was one of the hosts of the shows, said to me it was a distasteful joke, you know, to Casanat, saying, she was saying something as, oh, you know, congratulations on your new documentary, referring to the Diddy documentary, because it's people out here that have been saying that, oh, Diddy kind of looks like, Casanat kind of looks like Diddy, and, you know, honestly, I don't really see it, and I just think that's kind of weird, but whatever. So, you know, Casanat, clearly in his face, you can see, like, he wasn't really feeling the joke, so Tylil steps up and he defends Kai. Y'all know Kai and Tylil are close friends. So he steps up and tells her pretty much by herself, like, yo, if you're gonna make a joke, make sure it's funny. You know, and he pretty much shuts down the Asian girl or whatever the case may be. Now, you would think that that would be the end of that, right? No. Unfortunately, that wasn't the end of that, because now some crazy shit is happening. So now, right, the girl that made the joke is now claiming to be the victim. She was backstage. She was crying a lot because of what a Tylil said. And then there's this streamer, this white guy that's a streamer. I don't really know his name, and I really don't give a shit. Some streamer is going on saying that he is supposedly this witness saying that Tylil was backstage or whatever the case may be, and he allegedly said that he heard Tylil saying that he was going to essay that Asian girl or whatever the case may be. So this is what he's claiming. He's claiming that Tylil said he was going to essay this girl or whatever. I'm going to just off the bat just tell you straight up, a lot of people that's watching that and that has common sense, you could tell that that clearly was cap. You know what I mean? Because people got to understand something, like that's like Tylil and Kyle, they're not just like friends and shit like that. Like they're actually brothers. Like not like by blood, but like they have a relationship. They claim each other as brothers, as family. So when your family's under attack, what you gonna do? You're gonna defend your family. So to me, it's just hard for me to believe that he will go from trying to defend Kai and then he's gonna run right to the backstage and say he's gonna essay a girl, which is crazy to me. And then another thing I want to address too is the fact of this Asian girl that's playing the victim. Like, you can't really play the victim in a situation because you're the one that attacked Kai and made a distasteful joke. Like, yeah, you know, online, you know, people were making a whole bunch of Diddy memes and Diddy jokes, and for the most part, some of it is funny. But the reality is, a lot of people may not find that funny. I, for one, don't really find it too funny, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember something. Diddy's in jail right now. Diddy was facing some serious time. Diddy has some serious stains on his jacket right now. People are looking at Diddy as a monster. Diddy affected a lot of people. He hurt a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not funny at all. And to compare Kai to Diddy, like I said, it's just weird. You know what I mean? Because look at what Diddy has done. You know what I mean? Like, families were affected by this whole thing. So it is distasteful, you know. And like I said, it wasn't funny. So then you had this situation with this, let me get this girl's name one more time. Let me just put my phone in. Jordan Pauline. Never heard of this girl. Don't know who she is, right? She's making some serious allegations against Tylil. She went online and said that he essayed her, and this happened at the Streamers Awards. She was crying, so on and so forth. And I looked at the comments, you know, and I'm just like looking at this whole situation. And let me just say this, right? I'm the type of person, I don't just automatically just jump sides like a lot of people do and just pick a side based off personal feelings. I actually go off facts and what evidence is presented to me. So I want to hear three sides of the story. So there's three sides of the story. There's Tylil's side, there's this girl's side, and then that's the truth. And once we hear both sides and really pay attention to what's said, then you can make that determination of what the truth is and what's not, and see how the situation is going to be handled. That's how you determine when you can catch bullshit. All right. Now, when it comes to this situation, I can't specifically pick a side, but I gotta be honest here. You know, to this Pauline girl, you didn't make your situation any better. Because there's a lot of people in the comments that are saying they don't believe you, whatever. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that this hasn't happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything is possible. You can't put shit past anybody. You know what I mean? The person that's close to you, who you think is good, is actually could be a wicked person. You just don't know, you know. But how you handle the situation is what messed you up. Because first of all, where you messed up at is you ran directly to the internet and told people what happened, instead of doing what the cops is paid to do, is tell them what happened to you. You know what I'm saying? That's the cop's job. That's the detective's job. When these type of cases, you have to do the report, tell them exactly what happened. Then it's their job to get video evidence, DNA evidence, whatever evidence they got, witnesses, and then the arrest comes. That's what they get paid to do. You ran to the internet and told this alleged story. And then now people are clowning you on the internet and bashing you, saying they don't believe you. You know? So we all know that this type of shit's been like circling around AMP, whatever. You know what happened with AMP Chris and all this other shit. So it's like it's a jacked up situation. Whatever. Like I said, I don't know the full story behind it. I don't know. But she messed up by going to the internet and telling people what happened first. She should have just went to the police. And another thing too, right? People like to say, oh, you have to believe the victim immediately or just believe people automatically, so on and so forth. I want people to really understand something and really grasp this, okay? The reason why people really don't believe women like that when it comes to these cases is because how it's handled. And not only how it's handled, there's been proven facts that there are men who have suffered and went to jail, or men who are in jail right now, to this day, in jail, over false accusations, over lies. I give you two examples. There was a football player. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know this story. A football player. He was going to be one of the biggest things in the NFL. Was on his way. A female lied on him and said that he essayed her. Man lost 5 years of his life. And then later on, she recanted and admitted that she lied. Second example, NBA player was doing his thing coming from college. Two girls in a text message, it was revealed that they sat here and set this man up. That they intentionally set this man up to get the money. He had to go to trial, and luckily he beat his case at trial. And there's plenty other examples, but I'm just naming the main two that I could think of right now. But the point is, there are men right now who are in jail, who have been to jail, and their names is tarnished because of false accusations. There are some really scornful, evil women out here who would put that type of stuff on another man's jacket just to tear them down because something didn't go their way. It's been proven and it's happened. So you got to understand why it's hard for people to automatically just believe you, because this stuff happened. And me personally, I'm tired of seeing men who are actually innocent get tore down off of a woman's lie. Just overall, innocent people overall go to jail off a lie. And then their names is all the way fucked up because of the lie. That's why it's hard for people to believe it. That's why. So, here's my thing, right? So what I seen, Tylil hasn't said anything yet on his stream. I'm sure he's going to go live and address it. Or I don't know what he's doing behind the scenes, if he's getting lawyers involved, which at this point, the right thing for him to do to get a lawyer involved just for his protection right now, whatever he's doing behind the scenes, but I'm sure he's going to address it. I need to hear his side of the story. I already got her side. I need to hear his. So, I hope this is not true about it. And shorty, like, bro, if you're making this up and you're lying, that's crazy. But we will see. I'm keeping an open mind on this. I'm being very fair about this situation. Because like I said, I'm not the type to just jump the gun and be like, oh, yeah, he's guilty or she's telling the truth. No. I need to see the facts. I need to hear the stories first. And I need to see how this shit is being handled. Once I get that, then we'll see who's really telling the truth and who's lying. Because it just kills me, because there's people who make certain comments, right? And they swear they know what they're talking about. It's just like, bro, y'all can tell a lot of these people that just make these wild comments don't have any type of common sense. And they just react off situations of feelings or you know what I'm saying? Or just personal shit. We will see what happens. This is a crazy situation with Tylil and this Pauline girl, whatever. Like, this is getting crazy right here. So we will see more that comes out. And like I said, we gonna see what's up. So I thank y'all for tuning into the channel. Drop your comments down below. Let me know how you feel about this situation. And again, thank you all for tuning into the channel. I got more blogs coming on the way. Tune in to next time. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, and peace.